Good morning, you guys, and welcome to the channel. Hopefully you guys are having a good day, because I know I am. Alright, so today I'll be showing you guys how to replace the shifter cables right there on a 2004 Acura TSX. This is my daily driver. I got a 99 Civic sedan. That's a project car that we'll be talking a little more about later on in the video after I'm done. But as you can see, I already got the new cables in, but I did record the process, so let's go ahead and jump right into it. I also did, as you can see, got a new alternator. I was gonna make a video on that as well, but it was just way too cold to do that at the time that I replaced it. At least right now it's actually 41 degrees, so it's actually nice out here in Minnesota. But enough talking, let's go ahead and get these cables changed. Alright, so as you guys can see, I've got the center console off. We're gonna take this off and also this off. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that. This just pops out like that. And there is 2 Phillips screws right here. One right here, one right here. There's 2 more screws right there and right here. Out, make sure you get this cigarette connector. I've got the whole center console part out. I went ahead and removed this bracket held in by 2 10mm bolts just to make it easier to access the shifter. I'm gonna go ahead and remove this cotter pin right here and then slide this off. I'm gonna hang on to this. And then this, you just gotta twist it to the left, like that. And then just pop that out real quick. That one's out. And that one right there, there's that clip that holds the other cable in. Gonna go ahead and pop that out. Alright, so I got this out. Basically what I did is just grab a hammer, and you want to put it behind there and slowly pry on it, and it'll eventually come out. So I went ahead and also took out the 4 bolts that hold the shifter in. 1, 2, 3, and 4. They are 12mm and they're super rusty, so yeah, I thought they were crossthreaded at first, but they were just really rusty. So now we're gonna go ahead and move this back. Alright, as you can see, I got the shifter off. And to remove this, you just pull this little tab back and pop it out. Just like that. Next, I'm gonna go ahead and push that dust boot through. And we're pretty much done in the car. So it's hard to see, but that boot right there with the 2 cables, I just took a flathead and pushed it through, and now we're ready to go ahead and get this car up in the air, and the rest is from underneath the car and then by the transmission. So I went ahead and removed my intake and battery. And what we're going to do is, there is 2 10mm bolts that hold this one in. So we're going to take those off, and then 2 more 10mm right there, and then back there. And these are held with cotter pins. We'll remove that, and then the cables go all the way back firewall underneath the car. So what happened to begin with was this little plastic piece right here is supposed to stay in there like that. And I guess over time this wears out and it popped out and couldn't go in the gear anymore. So that's why I'm replacing it. Got the bolts out. Now these just have to pop out of this little bracket. This one's pretty simple. It stays like that. Pull it forward, pops out. This one you gotta be careful because there is the slave cylinder line right here, so just be careful with that. So under the car we got focus 10 mil and then a 10 mil back in there that we got to take out, and then this is good to drop. All right, so I lied. You don't have to touch this one. It's just one 12 mil bolt right there, and then as you can see, this thing is ready to pull out. So go. I'm gonna go ahead and just pull this out and I'll be back. Alright, so I found it easy to just go ahead and come under the car, get stuck right there. Just push it through, pull it from the top. So I went ahead and lowered the car just so I could access the cables again from up here. Yeah, this old one was all messed up. Look at the cable on this. Yeah. So as you guys can see, laid side by side. This little bracket on the new one is not facing the right way. You guys can see it's supposed to be down here. So I'm gonna go ahead and just switch this. Yeah, so just make sure these are facing the right way. I put it in and didn't line up, so I had to take it back out. So I took these two 10 mils off. I have to put a flathead right under here, pry this up so I can take it off and flip it. But yeah, now it's facing the right way, so let's go ahead and throw it back on the car. I got the old one out, I got the new one somewhat slid into position down there, so I'm gonna go ahead and raise the car and do the rest. It's finally able to line up that bracket, and I just gotta push this in and we're all done under here. So we're all done under here. Alright, let's drop the car and take care of the transmission inside. Alright, from here is pretty simple. I'm just gonna go ahead, get these back on the bracket, put the 10 mils on, and then slide these in right here. Alright, all done. Now you gotta go inside and put the shifter back together. To get these back bolts, you're gonna want to use a long extension and just go like back here. Same with this one, long extension.
So this is what I was talking about when I said the cable has to go under the center console part. As you can see, it is on top and I had to take it back out and put it back under. So just make sure you get it right the first time.
I'm all done putting the shifter and everything back together, and it goes through all the gears just fine. Just reverse. Everything is done. Shifts through all the gears nicely. come here. Make sure all this line is up. And there. Alright, so as you guys saw, they got the cables changed out. Everything is working good. So let's go ahead real quick and take a quick look at the Civic and see what's going on with that. So as you guys can see here, I got the Civic. So this last setup here, everything was stock. I just bought an eBay ram horn manifold, eBay turbo, eBay intercooler, all that good stuff. Something was breaking every week on this car, man. But it was an absolute blast to drive, I'm not gonna lie. In the next video, I'll probably be pulling this motor out this weekend, actually, Friday. I take this car to school on Monday. That's where I'll be doing all the body work and fixing shit like this. Fender's all messed up and dented right here. But yeah, I'm gonna bring this car to school. I got a lot of, you can see like this dent, that dent. Paint is garbage on this car right now. Yeah, rust spots like this. The biggest thing though is right here. This is completely gone, so I'm gonna have to cut like a chunk of it out of here and weld some sheet metal in there. This section is actually sold. Found a pair on eBay. They're like $100, so I'm gonna buy those. I'm gonna cut like probably up to here on this side. The other side is worse, so let's look at that real quick. So you can see on this side, it is terrible. It goes like all the way up here. Look in the back. Yeah. So I'm bringing this to school, fixing all this stuff. I will need new doors. The reason being is, actually this one's not too bad. You can see some rust right there. I think I do need a driver's door though. Yeah, so as you can see, it's all rusty over here. You can't see it too well because there's not enough light, but now I would show you guys all the like body imperfections on this car, but there is very bad lighting in this garage right now. So once I get it to school, I'll be able to show you guys in some better lighting all the things that's wrong with this car. Like, I mean, you get, it's a whole bunch of like dents and hail damage on the roof and all over the car, really. Open the door, as you can see, I already got the interior like completely gutted out. I mean, it's just a headliner and the backrest that are left. And get a steering wheel just so I can move the car around. But yeah, here in the next video I'll be pulling the engine and transmission out completely, like cleaning up the engine base. So I'm going to take out everything that I don't need, like this power steering pump and reservoir, and I believe this is for cruise control. I'm not 100% sure, but it looks pretty useless, so I'm gonna take that out. Vector box, all that stuff. The goal with this is to have like a very clean engine bay. I'm gonna be painting the engine bay as well, so that's kind of why I want everything out, so I can paint it, make it look nice. Yeah. So if you stuck around to the end of the video, thank you for watching. Hopefully this video was helpful to all the TSX and Accord owners. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, help the channel out, and I'll see you guys in the next one.